Hi there, Zam here from NerdTube. These are my thoughts and spoilers of the Book of Boba Fett Episode 6, From the Desert Comes a Stranger. Now please forgive the sunglasses. I've woken up very early in the morning to do this review, and I've also been crying tears of fucking joy. And so I'm a bit self-conscious about how my eyes look right now. Now, the reason why I've been crying so much joy is because this episode was packed. I mean, ram-packed. You squeezing everything in here within 45 minutes or so, and there was a lot they squeezed in here. Unfortunately, so much was squeezed in here. Characters like Boba Fett, who is the main protagonist of the show, didn't get much of a spotlight, which is a bit of a shame really, because the final episode is next week and he definitely deserves to be more front and center next week, and I really hope he does, because this is his show. But let's not complain too much, shall we? We got the return of Cobb Vanth stopping the spice trade. We got the Mandalorian attempting to visit Grogu on the planet where Luke Skywalker is, and we see Luke Skywalker again. I mean, the visuals for his de-aging is improved in these last 12 months, and I was just bubbling so much, especially when we see Ahsoka Tano come into play as well, and she has interactions with Luke Skywalker. I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking great. I'm so happy right now. I'm so bloody happy. I can't get enough of this. And a big portion of this episode, if not majority of this episode, was with Luke and Grogu. Grogu's been trained in the arts of the Jedi. Luke is teaching him things, how to jump, how to avoid blaster bolts from that ball thing which he was doing from Ben Kenobi in episode 4 with the blast shield over his face. We're getting moments like with Luke Skywalker having Grogu on his back running through the forest, so to speak, which kind of reminds you of the Dagobah scenes from Empire Strikes Back. This episode was just so great. We see a Jedi temple being built by these robots. They kind of remind you of those dog walker robots we've seen on the internet recently. That was also very cool. R2-D2's in this episode as well. Fucking fantastic. Oh my god, there's just so much in here. Mandalorian does try to visit Grogu, but unfortunately he gets told by Ahsoka, look, I know you want to see him, but attachment's kind of forbidden by the Jedi, and just going to confuse him and make things more difficult for him. And obviously Mandalorian's got this Mandalorian armor that he wants to give to Grogu. And so he passes it on to Ahsoka, who then passes it on to Luke, and then Luke eventually passes it on to Grogu. But he gives Grogu a choice. You know, you can't be both, even though there has been a Mandalorian Jedi in the past, and this is no longer Legends, this is canon. Nevertheless, you can't be both, as far as Luke's concerned. When he tells Grogu this, you can either be a Mandalorian or you can be a Jedi. And he shows him Yoda's lightsaber, and he shows him the chainmail armor given to him by the Mandalorian, and that choice was how the episode ended. But there was more to this episode than just that. Even though the majority of this episode was about those two guys, Luke and Grogu, I fucking loved it. I can't wait to see more of Luke Skywalker in the future. If this is how Luke Skywalker is going to be portrayed, and we can get good dollops of him de-aged and so on, then bring it on. I want to see more Luke Skywalker, because he is fucking Star Wars as far as I'm fucking concerned. Alright, now we go back to Tatooine with the Mandalorian. He's there to be the muscle. We have a moment where the cartel is basically looking around these visuals about how to deal with the Pike syndicates and stuff like that. They have muscle, but they still need foot soldiers. The Mandalorian goes to visit Cobb Vanth and tries to hire him and the town folk as foot soldiers, because under Boba Fett they'll be treated better and all of that. And if they don't work for them, then shit's gonna eventually hit the fan for this town by the other syndicates. After Mandalorian leaves and Cobb Vanth decides to think about it for a little while, immediately we get the introduction of someone very familiar, somebody also from the Clone Wars saga, and it's Cad Bane. And my god, does he come in like a fucking badass. Initially, when we have this Lawrence of Arabia moment of somebody coming out from the desert into our sight, I thought it might have been the female Tusken Raider who might have survived the massacre from the previous episodes of the Book of Boba Fett. But no, it was Cad fucking Bane, and he comes in like a badass. And it was only until I saw my second glimpse of him from a distance, when I see the hat I realized, oh shit, it's fucking Cad Bane. And as he comes in, he basically tells Cobb Vanth, and they're both basically in high noon, quick draw mode. That he tells Cobb Vanth that he'll pay him the same money if he just butts his nose out of shit and doesn't, intervene or get involved with Boba Fett's syndicate. And now Cobb Vanth knows that Cad Bane is bad news, and he has a dotting deputy around as well who wants to be too much of a hero, so he's got to keep an eye out for him because he knows Cad Bane will kill him in an instant. But then we have our quick draw moment. Cad Bane's not fucking around, by the way. He's very menacing, really menacing, and the teeth and everything, his whole appearance, it was like, yeah, this guy is like pure badass. And he shoots Vanth. I think Vanth is still alive because the town folks was tending to him, but he puts a few blaster bolts into the deputy. So, he might have shot the sheriff, but he also shot the fucking deputy, and he fucking killed him this time round. Rest in peace, Bob Marley. And we also get another scene as well with the bar in Tatooine, the one owned by Jennifer Beals. This bar has a couple of pipes in there, and they leave the ice cream maker in the bar. The ones that usually carry credits. But when they leave, the ice cream maker blows up and kills everyone in the bar. This is probably leaving a message. Very Untouchables-like. If you've seen the Untouchables, you know what I mean. Yes, there was so much in this fucking episode. So bloody much. I couldn't get enough of it. This episode was great. And once again, another good episode of the Book of Boba Fett with hardly any Boba Fett in it. Now, Boba needs to come back next week, and he needs to be front and center, because we can't be having two of the best episodes of this show without our main protagonist in it. And Tamora Morrison deserves better as well, in my opinion. Maybe they should make these episodes longer so we can get some more Boba in it, because this is his show. But regardless, Luke Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano, Cad Bane, Grogu, Mandalorian, there's not much to complain about. This was fucking fantastic, and I just can't wait for next week. I really can't. This has been a great tail end to this particular saga. There were a lot of rumors regarding how the latter episodes of this show was going to be fucking fantastic. And you know what? Those rumors are true, because the latter episodes have been fantastic. Episode 5 was great. Episode 6 was amazing. Like, blown my fucking mind. I was just amazed with what I was seeing. And I'm sure episode 7 is going to deliver as well. I expect some more surprises, some more callbacks, some more cameos. I can't wait. Let's bring it on. Let me know what you think of the Book of Boba Fett episode 6. Did you like it as much as I did? And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to NerdTube, the greatest YouTube channel you never heard of. Take care. Bye bye.